A very good day to all my listeners all across the globe. This is George Nathaniel, and welcome back to my podcast, which is George Nathaniel. My podcast is available across all platforms. Like I always do, I come back with very simple topics that relates to each one of you. Topics that are very simple, topics that are very relevant, and topics that help us take us to our daily lives. And most importantly, my topic is all about wellness. It's about building wellness, growing wellness, and it's about progress. So, what is the topic for today? Well, today's topic is a very simple topic that each one of us overlooks all through our lives. And I'm going to talk about my topic with some examples that we keep hearing all through our lives. These examples are given by our parents, our grandparents, our elders, our teachers, and I think almost everyone all through our life, but we actually don't listen to it carefully. So, coming back to my topic, the topic for today is the difference. So, when I talk about the topic, the difference, what are we exactly relating to? So, when I talk about the difference can either be measured or treasured. So, let me put this in simple and common words. When we come as close to achieving something or fall short of something, then it's the difference that can be measured. And when we achieve something or when there's an accomplishment, that same difference can be treasured. So the difference, as we see, makes a big difference in our life. So like I always say, let us relate to our personal lives, let us relate to our professional lives, let us relate to our goals in life across all wellness. I don't want to give any takeaways today, but yes, I would definitely be happy to relate over a lot of things that I have listened to while growing up. A lot of advice that has been given to me while we were growing up. So I have compiled them into 5 pointers. So what is the first pointer that I would talk about? It's always said to us, and I believe it is true, that practice adds to perfection. In all our deeds, or if all our deeds are addressed with all attention, it just strengthens our skill and prepares us over future endeavors. So whatever we do in life, we've got to be dedicated. We've got to give 100%. That will just strengthen our skills and prepare us for anything else or bigger challenges in the future. Number 2 on the pointer list, I would say, is self-confidence. Self-confidence is a big asset. Well, I would say self-confidence is a virtue. It comes with every learning or achievements. Sometimes self-confidence actually takes one halfway through any task or any challenge, or takes you halfway towards fulfillment. So self-confidence is the belief that you can achieve things. So when we talk about self-confidence, we got to be very positive and very progressive. Number 3, I say, is another very important thing for us. We need to cherish every triumph, but keep oneself grounded in preparation for the next challenge. This is very important, that we need to stay grounded. Remember, overconfidence leads to blunders. Underconfidence builds doubts. Staying humble and grounded keeps you prepared for the next challenge or next big thing. So it's very important to be grounded and be prepared and be progressive. Number 4, this is something that we all need to work on. We need to build an approachable attitude. One would never know where the next helping hand or support would come from. For me, if you ask me, good attitude is like looking at that sunflower following the sun. And bad attitude is like having hails during rainfall. you can neither go out nor enjoy the rain. So it's very, very important to have that good, approachable attitude. Remember, your smile can either make somebody's day or brighten someone's day. So let's build an approachable attitude. And number 5 on the list, this is the most important thing that I have personally adopted in my life. I believe there is a new day and there's a new beginning to anything. Nothing was ever achieved in the initial try or in the first try or in the first go. Sometimes we need to break away, we need to unwind, we need to come back, spare some thoughts, and then come back once again over another moment to give that same initiative a try and achieve it. Remember, the whole world says nothing is impossible. So let's make things possible. Let's build betterment of our lives. Let's build betterment in wellness. And of course, let's make life even more beautiful, not just for us, but for each one of us all around. So as we go through those 5 pointers, let us understand the priority. Let us understand that the difference is never an easy one. And we should always work towards making the difference in whatever we see or do or intend to achieve in our lives or goals. So listeners, as we sit down, as we relate, and as we spend those little precious time for ourselves making a note of things that we should be doing over our personal goals, over our professional goals, and overall wellness, I'm sure when we sit down to make the note over the difference, we will definitely come up with even more better positive thoughts and ensure that we work towards betterment and we work towards bigger goals in our life. I hope you like listening to my podcast, which is very generic and in very simple terms relates to each one of us. I also have a blog website which is georgenathaniel.net. My blogs are different from my podcast, and my podcast for you is available across all platforms. Come and listen to my podcast or come and read my blogs. Put in a request. I'll be more than happy to come and share my experiences or thoughts on that. I wish you all wellness in life. Happy listening, and let's build happiness all along lives. Thank you so much. This is George Nathaniel.